Welcome back to the KOM Morning News. We've got a special guest in the studio, actually from the 4 States. Now, he's here representing something a little bit different, but Nick Nolan from Social House Entertainment. Nick,
Nice
I want to thank you for
Yeah.
your time. Those of you who may be familiar with not only Nick, but perhaps his family as well, as he is a native of Chanute, Kansas.
That's right.
And here to bring us some exciting news that is actually going to be broken by you guys.
Right.
Just here in a couple hours or so. But you were kind enough to come join us and give us the lowdown on the 4 States Music Festival, a first of its kind that's coming right here to our backyard. So I'm just going to ask you, number one, give us the elevator speech about how this thing came together and how this made it to Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, obviously being from Chanute, Southeast Kansas and the 4 States region has a special place in my heart, and through a partnership with Pitt State, we're bringing 4 States Music Festival here, headlined by Chase Rice, ton of other great country artists, September 16th. Be on campus at Pitt State. Barbecue, line dancing, the whole deal.
So that's coming up September the 16th, and once again, that's going to be at PSU. I want to ask about, from a social house standpoint, the fact that you were able to land these big names, because you've had success with venues and events in the past, whether it be Shake the Lake 2021,
Right.
Tacos and Tequila.
Right.
That was up at Legends, right?
Right.
How have you been able to branch out from social house's aspect, kind of rein those events in the Kansas City area, and then deploy them south toward us?
Right, well, and our take on music is just a little bit different. People are used to, they got to go travel 3 hours, 4 hours to go to a music festival where they got to camp, they got to be away from their kids. So we kind of found a nice little niche where we bring that festival style experience to a one-day concert where we have food and beverage and the line dancing and sponsorships and a really good kind of curated artist lineup as well. So it's really kind of a different brand of music, kind of, a step away from amphitheaters and arenas and stuff where, it'll be a 6-7 hour day. People can walk around. We'll have a full festival grounds right on the campus at Pitt State. So it's just kind of a different brand of entertainment that we're kind of known for, similar with Tacos and Tequila in Kansas City, but just bringing kind of a different flavor, if you will, to Southeast Kansas.
Now, as far as the community partnerships that you have, it is impossible to put on an event of this magnitude, and especially when we're talking about an inaugural one.
Right.
It's impossible to do that without community partnerships and community support. What have you found down here, not only in SEK, but really throughout the 4 States?
Yeah, I mean, this really is going to be a community event for students at Pitt State, but bringing in local businesses. Freeman Health Center Systems is going to be the presented by sponsor for this event. So they really kind of love and understand the community component, getting in and supporting the community with a unique event, right? That's something that's never been here before, and obviously with a Chase Rice, a big headliner, I think the community will hopefully welcome us with open arms.
I want to use Chase as our jumping off point here because it is such a unique story. For those of you that are not familiar with it, make sure you look it up because it's really unique what he's been through. But when you talk to somebody and you tell them, hey, I've got an event going on in Kansas City.
Right.
When you tell them, hey, I want you to come to Pittsburgh, and you got to be like, that's Pittsburgh, Kansas, by the way.
Yeah.
What was their reception toward that?
Yeah, there's some salesmanship in that for sure, but, and Chase is great. I've worked with Chase before. He's, a small town guy. He likes that festival feel, but in kind of what I would call like secondary markets where, he embraces, things outside of the big stadium tours and arenas and stuff like that as well. So, it's always interesting trying to get the right talent, the right agents to understand really what we're building here, and this is really for the long term, right? So this is going to be an annual event for us year after year on campus at Pitt State. It falls on family weekend, so there'll be plenty of family in town enjoying the football game, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Just to reiterate what Nick was saying there, once again, this is going to be September the 16th, all-day affair. It's going to be on the campus of Pittsburgh State, so no matter where you are watching this right now in the 4 States, you're going to have a good idea about where it is. Hey, before I let you get out of here, man, I got to know a little bit about you. You were talking about a kid who grew up in Chanute, Kansas, ends up in Kansas City at Social House Entertainment, and is now putting on music festivals.
Right.
Kind of in a nutshell, what's been your journey from Southeast Kansas to being able to hobnob with some of these big names and then to be able to bring it all back home?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great for me. Like you said, growing up in Chanute, I was actually a big golfer. Golf took me to Colorado, so I spent 4 years in Colorado. Been on the West Coast around around LA, but doing shows from Fresno, California to San Diego to Phoenix, really for about the last 15 years, and decided to create Social House Entertainment, in 2019, which was an interesting time to be starting a mass gathering business.
You picked an interesting time there.
Yeah, it was. And, we endured that and did 2 great shows in Kansas City last year with Tacos and Tequila and with Shake the Lake with Dustin Lynch. And are looking for more kind of community partnerships, and Pitt State kind of stepped up and really kind of got the vision of what we wanted to do, has been big in supporting it. But yeah, we've kind of carved out, I kind of took my 15 years experience of being on the West Coast and bringing it back home, if you will, I guess.
Nick Nolan from Social House Entertainment. And once again, you're hearing about it right here for the first time, because later on this morning, Nick and his gang at Social House are going to make this official that the Four States Music Festival is coming to Pittsburgh State Campus September 16th. Nick, thank you so much for your time. Where can we find additional info
Tickets
later
on
on
sales.
the day?
Yep. Tickets on sale now. fourstatesmusicfest.com.
With number or spell it?
Spell it.
Spell it.
Yep.
fourstatesmusicfestival.com. Nick Nolan from Social House Entertainment. We'll be back with more KOAM Morning News right after this.